Rightio, so we're starting back up again, and yes, let's see how this is doing now. It's just increasing by the fucking second. As this plastics output will, when this plastics output gets up to 300, and it has to upgrade that fucking factory, then it is going to fucking go. However, it's not going to because, yeah, I am not putting out that much plastics now. It's going to take a long time. We're long past this LP's expiry date to get. Yeah, I barely done 2 years and 3 fucking episodes. Okay, part of that was due to me. Anyway, it looks like I'm doing about a year an episode due to the lag. Yeah, Paul, I don't think we're going to get holidays off of work. Yeah, I think he's going to cut down how many holidays we have. Given we're just having a fucking 6 months holiday. Well, March, it started in April. And it's now May. The furlough leave started in April. It's now May. And it's going to end perhaps in June. So that's 3 months worth of holiday we're getting. I think he's going to say, no, I'm cutting down some of your holidays for this year. Oh, I can just see the speech at the end of the year now. It's been a really bad year. No, it's not. You got paid by the government to keep us in the home. But he'll still see it as a bad year because he's not making as much money as he wants. Again, here I could probably do expanding this a bit to. Yeah, just give them a bit more room to get those trucks in there because they're using longer trucks. And then when the Ford Jiapang, Ford Jiapang, Ford Jiapang. There we go. What do you get? Look. We'll rename this. That is what it is, okay? Taipei, no, it's Taipei, Stuart. If you can spell Stuart. So, my earnings for this year. Right, Taipei's Resis. Oh my god, Taipei's Resi is actually wanting more. So what is cheaper though? It's cheaper just to have a fucking... Taipei, you're ready for a Cobra. There's another tram to come as well. It's Taipei actually has a working Cobra going around. Oh my god, Taipei is using Cobras, and how you can just stop this and make more money is simply to have one bus stop in the middle of each district and make them all walk towards it. But the thing is, it then becomes overloaded like this. There's too many people for this bus stop, so they're going to keep degenerating as it all happens. Like, it is a decay that happens when you're over the bus stop limit, or any stop limit. This can hold 50 units of any cargoes in it. Or 40, sorry. 40 units of any cargoes in it. Once it goes over 40, it starts decaying. Like, if there's 45 units in there and nobody picks it up, it will decay to 44, 43, 42, 41, and then 40. And once it's at 40, it will stay at 40 until more is injected by this. However, if you've got enough input, like if you've got enough coming into the fact of this to negate the decay, you can keep it full, but you don't want to do that because you want to be transporting it. The more that you're transporting, the more money you make. Which is why I say to look at the rates of the lines, which I've recently figured out how they work now. That rate is actually the frequency and the cargo capacity giving you how much you can handle per year or quarter, depending on what speed you're on. Okay. Essentially, it's every 10 minutes. How much you have? How much? If you were at 1 times speed, doesn't matter date speeds. If you were at 1 times speed, how much cargo will go through that depot in 10 minutes is what that rate is. And 10 minutes is the quarter, half, or full year, depending on your era speed. I'm going to have to make a fucking tutorial video on this. Factorio. Yes. Right, yo. This is all nicely fixed, so it's a wee bit longer that journey now. But hey ho. But because I put that road in, their rates went up again. So they can handle everything that happens. Fuck me, there's 10,000 passengers going in and out. Kobe's got 12,000, Nagpur's got 12,000, Nanjing's got 11,000. Taipei's got the biggest growth of any city. How many people have I got in the map in total? Hey, what's the total city capacity of this map? Let's see, 4, 4, 4, 12, 22, 3,000, 3, 8, 4, 7, 5, 7, call it, put all the fucking small numbers. And then 8, 7, 10, 9, call it 1100 at that point. 2, 8 is 13,800 people on the map. There's 13,800 people using my lines that need to be accounted for in the game's CPU. Yeah, can you wonder why? Because all these people have different destinations, like this house, that house up there, that house over there, that house over there, and they all have to record where I'm going through this house, through this bus line, through this train line, through this airport, up to this airport, from this airport to this train line, and through this train line, through this bus line to get to where I want to go. They have to record all of that information. And it's even worse when they come to this airport and have to go down this train line to this shipyard, to this bus line, to this tram line. There's a truck outside going by too. Normally the window's shut and you can't hear any of that, but... And they're just hammering all that cargo over here now. And he's getting extra cargo from the coal and iron lines here. Yeah, he might need another vehicle on him to help him go. Fuck it, when he upgrades the Forge Jiapang, it'll work out. 435, that'll do me. So you're getting more than enough fuel to keep you happy. And you're getting more than enough fuel to keep you happy, to keep you in the fucking 130 to 160 million per year balance. Did I make sure they were all... The trucks being not in high maintenance is okay. You right, so it was tram 25 that needed. It's tram 11. These are the ones I replaced and forgot to put the maintenance onto. Right, trains. Nanjing to Kobe and Nagpur to Baku. Yeah, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're gonna have, as long as they're transporting, they ain't gonna get replaced by the fucking HAL, so. Yeah, so it's just these to deal with. And when I get them upgraded, it'll be to the Forge Jiapang dump truck for those ones, which carries 42. And those things are awesome. You do not need much of them to keep a line going. See, the American ones you get earlier, generally, but the big capacity ones, but they are worse because there's only two variants, oil or normal. Their lower horsepower doesn't matter on longer journeys, because they're carrying more. They'll actually do more than the faster ones. Oh, that was only bad. Yeah, so let's see. Is there any high maintenance trucks that are going into town? High. Oh, why is this line on very high? You do not need to be in very high. Only very high should be the in-town trucks. And even then, some of them don't need it if they're going to bypass the town residents altogether. Look at these marvellous big bastards just coming in and taking as much fuel as they can. That money they're making me. They're completely ignoring everything and just making me money. So yeah, 3 years have passed since I started this week. It's recording sessions. That's 4th episode I'm on, and it's 3 years have passed. But remember, 1 episode was me paused fixing all this. So I'm roughly getting a year an episode now, and I've still got another 15 years to go. So I've still got another 3 record sessions to go. Wow, 125 episodes out of this. As long as it doesn't get any lag here. But I'll be taking trucks off the lines, remember, when I upgrade in 2014. But they're not that bad for causing lag. What's causing the lag is the cities getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. This is why there's only 5 cities on the fucking final map of single player. Because they're all at 1,000 odds, and it's only 5 of them, so I've doubled the amount of cities, I've got double the amount of citizens as the final map does. So, like I said, if you're a single player, or free game like this, do not service more than about fucking 5 or 6 cities. Do not grow more than 5 or 6 cities, is more to the point. And you can use cargo as much as you want. Cargo to this, take iron and coal to this, take steel to this factory, take the planks to this factory, and you'll make money off all of that. You just only take them to the cities you're going to grow. And if you have to do that at the start of the game, just take them to there and wait until the end game and put a fucking airport in and transport it to where it needs to go. You do that. But if you're going to do that, make sure you've got something coming out of the way to make the most money possible. Like say, this wasn't a machine city, this was a goods city. No, sorry, a fuel city. You're making machines here, and you're taking it down to this city which had machines and it was making fuel, like here. You could then ship the machines from there to, God, where am I? To here, or this one even, and then use this to take oil from there to there, and then take the oil from there to there and take the fuel back down to here. Oh no, you take the fuel, yeah, take the fuel to here, and then you take machines from there as a separate line into the city. And then from here, like you said, you go and you'd pick one of these to take the machines back to. Like either I would have took, say, this one because that's the closest to the city that's feeding it, and take the coal from there to there to there, to take steel to there, to take the machines to there, and then fly the machines from there down to the one, and then take the fuel that flies in here up to the city. That is how you optimize your line and get most amount of money out of it. And you just make sure you're only feeding cities you're going to grow, like 6 cities in the whole map, with stuff like that. It might slow down in the start. I mean, seriously. Why do you want to go back? What are you going to do with 78 billion in your bank account? I'm making 550 per quarter. That's 2.2 billion per year. What are you going to spend that all on? Seriously? Can you actually spend 2.2 billion in a single year? Apart from the achievement to have the expenses, I can actually hit the achievement now and still make money per year. Because remember, I'm already spending money in maintenance. That's 77 million in maintenance. Well, it's on vehicles, so 72 million in vehicles. That's 188, so 260 million on vehicles. 267 million on vehicles, and then 118 on top of that. So that would be 385 million on vehicles already. So I'm spending 385 million on maintenance for vehicles. Okay, and I need, and that is per quarter, 385 per quarter. I'm spending 1.6 billion on maintenance, almost. I'm already spending 1.6 billion on maintenance. I only need another 800 million, which is 200 million per year. And I'm making almost 600 million per year now. I'm at 550 million per year, so that's still another 350 million per year after you take off that. I could have the maintenance that high naturally without having to just quickly dump it in by making a late train line around the world and then just putting enough TGVs on it to make the maintenance go over, which is what I did last time. But yes, my income is now high enough to do that. I mean, yay! Yeah, my income's been like that for a while now. I mean, let's look at my income. 260, 360, 500, and 620, 640, 990, 980. About 980 million per quarter. I'm almost earning 4 billion per quarter. I could have easily had the 2.4 billion expenditures for a long time now. The game's too easy. The game is fucking too easy. But let's have a look at this line here. Well, let's have a look at this. This has 10 of these that cost 185,000 each, without putting the maintenance up by running costs but high or very high, right? So a quarter extra onto that would be another 44. So 220. So call it could be 220,000 when it's finished, right? 220,000 per year finished. That's 10 of them, so 2.25 million per year. This train cost me 8 million per year almost. 7.5. So that is like 3 times the price to do the same job as 10 trucks. trains are very expensive. However, trains also make you a shit ton of money. But this is making me more money because they cost less, so they're making me more money. It's because of the speed and the cargo capacity. It's got big cargo capacities, and so it can. Well, it's actually got too much on it as well. It's only taking 160 a time, so I can knock one of them off and save myself 300,000 a year, but it's not that much. You know, whatever. Yeah, so he'll now make a lot per year. What? No, I wanted to look at this one. Yeah, 5.4 million, 7 million. So yes, and he'll dump this all in. He'll get a big load of numbers on top of it. So it's impossible to tell exactly what line's doing me the most money. 6 million per trip. So he's making 6 million per trip. It takes him half a year to do the trip, so he makes 12 million a year in total, and it's costing him 7 million a quarter. Well, 7 million a quarter. He's making 12 million, so he's making about 5 million a quarter. Right. So, oh god, where's this? Yeah, I want to see what you're making on a full load as well. So they're bringing in fuel, they're bringing in crude oil, and they're taking away, that one's taking away refined oil. They're making 1 million each, so they're making 10 million per year, and it's costing me 180,000 per year per vehicle, which is 1.8 million. So they're making about 8.2 million compared to the train, which is only making me about 5 million. And even if you have it at 2.25, it's still 7.5 million roughly they're making compared to his 5. The trucks will make you far more, but cost you far less. So if you want to bring that maintenance up, you could use trains. Trains. Instead of a train hammering down underground here, come up here, drop the goods off, and away. So yes, trains do make you money, not as much as trucks. In the range, okay? When a truck is in its maximum range, is doing its proper range for its speed, you can make some amount of money on the trucks. And that's about an episode there. And this is stuff I'll have to discuss on tutorials when I make them. I might even have the tutorials out before you see this video. It depends, because this is set for August, the start of August. This will be coming at the start of August sometime, and I'm sitting here in May. You might see the tutorials before you see this video. Right, okay, yeah. See, this doesn't matter about not connecting onto there because they've got their own private road going up here. Have I got any citizens on this road? No, I don't. So I could potentially downgrade this road and save them maintenance. Yes. Yeah, so you don't need 3-lane roads or 6-lane roads for your own private roads. Your own private roads, you'll need 2 lanes, 4 lane ones, 2 lane per side, because 62, 62, 62, 62, these are cheaper to lay down than these are, and they cost less per year than these do. This has got 50, so if your trucks are on it are going down 50 mile an hour only, you're better off just using this 2 lane country road. Or even the 4 lane country road from the early game. Depends what is cheaper to lay down actually. No, hang on, we'll do this fairly. So if I click on that tree there and go to that tree, 45,000, 67,000. So it's cheaper to lay this 2 lane one down than it is to lay down this 4 lane road. Okay. How much would it be to do? That would be 50 mile an hour, and it's just as much as that. 62 mile an hour is that, 60,000, but yeah, you're cheaper just to do that with the 2 lanes in it than it is to do it that way. So you're cheaper to have just this road or this road, depending on what the max speed of your vehicle is. And then these one-way roads, I've only found one use for, which is like not that one. There was another one I did. Is it up here? Yeah, no. There's another one I've made which shows the exact usefulness of is that it might be this one. Yes, possibly. Yeah, the 1 lane roads here, where they come up and go out here, so you can control where they go in. It's nice. I thought I had another one as well that showed it off nicely, but whatever.